Hey guys, this is Jay from CSGO Playbook, and today we're going to be looking at an A Execute by Ghost on Inferno. This was run versus Rogue during the Dreamhack Atlanta group stage. Let's go ahead and take a look. The first phase of this strat is a default setup. 3 players head towards alt mid, throwing a molly into window to deny any pushes from the CTs, while still stays on the bridge and spams halls for a little bit. Once they gain control of boiler and halls, they hold until the remaining players are ready. At the same time, the remaining 2 players head to banana, throwing a smoke from spawn that denies vision from the CTs, as well as keeping them from attempting any deep control over the area. When the smoke lifts, they send a molly to sandbags and then to corner to push any potential CTs back into sight. Once Ghost knows car is secure, they immediately head back to mid to set up for the execute. Arch side is smoked off from boiler, then followed up with a couple of flashbangs to bait out some utility from the CTs. When the execute starts, balcony, pit, and moto are smoked off, followed by a series of flashbangs to help Ghost get into sight and take care of all the A site rogue players. Normally the CTs would concede the round and save at this point, but because it's the last round of the half, Rogue attempts to retake and is quickly dealt with. The smokes here completely block the vision of the pit player looking to support Porch, isolating any CTs in sight. When the molly comes in for pit, Hiko decides to push forward but was unfortunately not able to make a play. A key point for this strat are the calculated flashes before and during the execute. First there are the 2 boiler flashes that bait out utility, then there are the entry flashes. One flash over Porch which blinds MSL and gets Neptune the entry kill, and then another over sight that hits Vice as he pushes the smoke at Moto. 2 flashes are also being thrown from balcony during the execute, and depending on where the CTs are holding, should be pretty effective for the site. Making sure the entry timing on these are on point is important, or else it will fall apart pretty quickly. All that being said, let's hop into the POVs. Neptune heads down alt mid and tosses a molly into window. He jump peeks mid anticipating a possible push and is luckily missed by the op. Once he heads up boiler, he clears the stairs and then double peeks down halls with Koosta. Once his team is ready, he throws the arch smoke and then tosses 2 flashes. When Subroza's flash comes in, he immediately heads to sight, catching MSL retreating, and then takes out Vice, unaware of Ghost already being in sight. He is then unfortunately taken out by Subroza, who was attempting to spam library. Koosta heads up alt with Neptune to clear mid and then makes his way to halls. Once he clears stairs and then the end of halls, he holds until it's time to execute. He throws his balcony smoke and then follows that with 2 flashes, and then ends up getting mollied off while his team is taking the site. By the time the molly goes out, the round is pretty much over. Steel heads to the bridge from spawn and spots the boiler window. He spams the halls to support his teammates taking boiler control and eventually heads to underpass to set up for the execute. He smokes Moto and then makes his way up mid to molly pit. He takes out Hiko soon after, and by the time he plants the bomb, the round is already secured. Subroza heads to the stairs from spawn to throw his banana smoke, and then waits at T-ramp until he is flashed in by WARDELL. Once he checks the close corners, he mollies sandbag and heads back to mid. Once he throws his flash, he immediately heads down boiler and then to A site. The bomb is planted, and then from there, Ghost takes the round. WARDELL heads to B with Subroza, and once the CT molly goes out, he flashes over B for him to peek. When they see it's clear, WARDELL tosses a molly to corner and heads to mid for the execute. He smokes off pit and then waits for his team to get close to site and then flashes over the roof. From here, he holds arch until the end of the round. Considering this strat starts with a default like mini Inferno tactics, be prepared to make changes based on one of your players getting picked off. Taking away information at B and getting boiler control are obviously pretty significant to the success of this strat, so keep that in mind if your team plans on integrating a version of this into your playbook. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and feel free to give me any tips, suggestions, or anything else you think I should include in these videos.